when your eyes is on the prize, definitely your goal position will not shift. You remain focused. Well, you know what I'm talking about, but if you don't know, you will be finding out soon. Isreal DMW, Davido's logistic manager, has decided to share some very deep, shocking, troubling, and a lot of emotional things that happened. Do you know that he had a wedding and with a lady called Shiela, and the marriage broke? And the reason why the marriage broke will shock you, amuse you, and you'll be like, come on, what's going on? Now, Isreal shared his private DM of women begging, asking him, please come and marry us. Marry us. Well, I'm not a virgin. Shiela said she's a virgin and that you guys must get married before you both consummate the marriage. Okay, it's okay, but I am not a virgin, but I'm ready and I'm willing to be a good wife. Now you know how that sounds. You know how that sounds. Now that's because Isreal DM said that he upgraded the life of Shiela when they met, bought an iPhone that cost 1 million naira and did this, package that, clean that up, spend money on her, dressings, you know what I mean? Human hair, these are the important thing. Human hair, clothes, shopping, all of those things, and of course, pocket money. But eventually, when they got married, he claimed that Shiela started trying to rearrange his life. Now, Isreal DMW is someone who is known to be loud. I don't want to use the word lousy because he is loud for a purpose. He does what he does to put himself in that perspective, to put himself in the job that he does. Of course, logistic manager for Davido. Oftentimes, you see him embracing Davido, speaking in a certain way and acting like my oga, laying down on the floor. And Shiela wasn't comfortable with it. Like, come, are you the only one that is working for him? How come you're the only one putting yourself on the floor? You're older than this guy. Yes, he has made money. His family is rich. What the hell is wrong with you? Do you think you will never make money in your life too? Why are you rubbing yourself on the floor? And I'm kind of looking at it like, well, if this is what works for him, it's okay. But I understand what she feels as a human being. No woman will be comfortable seeing their husband swimming on the floor. Women think different from men. She is kind of looking at Chioma like, is Chioma not just a woman that got into the life of Davido, apart from the numerous women? So me, am I not a woman? What is better in the life of Chioma that, you know how women talk, like, what is even better in, what do you have better than me? So you, now that you are working for Davido, why are you now laying on the floor? Please stop falling my hand. They started having problem, and Isreal DM got angry, saying that his wife, now ex-wife or separated, is trying or was trying to influence him badly, trying to rearrange his life, trying to give him rules and regulation. And he said that he's not comfortable with that, he's not happy with that. Now, along the way, they also had issues about money, like the money that was given on that day of my marriage belongs to me as a woman. I don't know the culture and tradition of where Isreal is from and from where the woman is from. But this is what she said. And let us be sincere, there are tribes in Nigeria or people in Nigeria that will say, no, the money does not belong to me as a man. It belongs to you as a woman. Of course. But if the money is so plenty-tious, if that money is kind of like, let's say like 200 million naira, 150 million, for example, definitely depends on the bank balance of the man. It might be like, what, let's do it 60-40 or 60-30. After all, I am still going to carry the biggest responsibility in our life. So let's make it like that. It's still our money, isn't it? Anyway, so they had issues as regards, sharing formula of the gift that they got, money gift that they got on their wedding day. So a lot of women came, sending messages, and they said a lot of things to him. One said, I am Joy. I would like to be your friend. I understand you're going through this period. I honestly think that I understand that what you need now is a mature lady that understands life and your personality. I live in Delta State. I would really appreciate if you get back to me. You will definitely not regret it, as you will find a true friend in me. Now, another lady wrote this. Not all girls are bad. I choose to be a church girl because God opened my eyes to know what I have never known. Pray God open your eyes to know the real church girls. I beg. Oh, I am a winner. Now, this one is not asking for a relationship. She's simply saying, look, stop insulting or trying to reduce or ridicule church girls. Another one wrote this. Hello, how are you doing today? Just take her to it is well, oh, come marry me, but I am not a Virginia, oh. Anyway, to now make this more interesting, let us listen to our only Zazu Portable. Yeah, he has something to say. He wants to advise Israel and any other man out there. Let us hear what he has to say, and we'll talk more.
Israel. Ayé ṣì ń lọ sẹ́, ayé ò parẹ́ sẹ́, Uncle Israel. Fight back your enemy. Bó ṣe máa rí nìyẹn, Uncle Israel. If you say you two don marry like 4 wives now, you say you get 3 wives, 4 wives. If one leak view, no go mala. Na me I do. Make dem no disappoint me. No be say I no be lover boy, I'm a lover boy. But I marry plenty wives. I take care of all my wives. No be say I take care of only one woman. I take care of all my wives. If one talk say I no do, another one go talk say I do. Mr. Talk and do, you can of Africa. You can talk, you can understand. I take care of all women. If you love me, I love you. You understand? If your wife don't dey complain about you, ó ti ń dúró lómi nìyẹn. Ó ti fẹ́ máa yọjú síta. They don't dey advise am be that. Gbàgbé o, mò ń gbé yín débẹ̀ ní ẹ̀yin fáǹsì mi. Ìkàlọ́ mi o, ìkà of Africa. Ẹ bá balẹ̀ ohun gbogbo, mo dẹ̀ tún tẹ fámọ́, ifá lè mi o. Ìran babaláwo. Bẹ́ẹ̀ tó yà babaláwo á kú ni. I know the night person wife mi ò ń dóyàwó níyàwó ṣe ìjẹ́ ti rí mi pẹ̀lú yàwó níyàwó rí sá má dóyàwó mi o. Ó ní kan tẹ́mi fi ń dó àwọn ìyàwó mi o bó bá dóyàwó mi ọ̀ọ́kù ni ògo rẹ̀ ó ti sọnù. Má dọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ìyàwó mi o. Obìnrin máa fi ń mú akọni o. Òun ẹ̀ so no má dọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ìyàwó mi ò ń dóyàwó níyàwó ẹ̀ lè rí mi mú. Girl, I no dey fuck person wife. So you can talk, you can understand. Any woman wey una see me with, èmi nìkan ni mò ń fẹ́. Obìnrin tó bá ti ń fẹ́ mi ò ń bá wọn fẹ́. You understand? Ẹ bá wẹ ni afẹ́ tó tún fa bẹ̀bẹ̀ fẹ́ ra ṣó ẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Me I no dey do am o. Go check all my wife. Na only me dey marry them. Na only me dey knack them. Any of my wife wey I pursue tí mo lé jáde ó fẹ́ máa nájú síta ni. Ọlọ́run ò dẹ̀ ní jẹ́ ká kọsẹ̀ látara obìnrin. Dáńgbà láti àgọ́ máa gbọ́ àti responsible man. Why I no go love woman? I respect woman. Fair woman dey fair woman. Fair woman sef dey respect responsible man o. Ọkọ fẹ́ ẹ sílé má nọrùn síta o. Dúró síbi tó fi ẹ́ sí o. Ṣó ń gbọ́? Má lọ nájú sí. Ọmọ ìyá mi I get many girls. Àwọn ladies, àwọn sexy mama, àwọn disi mama wey dey dín àárín mi. Tí bá ti ṣe interview fún ẹ láti mọ̀ pé wà nílé ọkọ mi ní dáa lóhùn mọ̀. Báwo máa ṣe máa báyàwó níyàwó sọ̀rọ̀? Báwo kò lè follow my life talk? Wetin I dey talk? Kí lẹ́yìn sọ? Come dey call dey shout dey whine. Wá bá wọn máa báyàwó ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀, kí ni a fẹ́ jọ sọ? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Na people, if you see me with any girl, àwọn tó ti jẹ breakfast, àwọn tó ti jẹ breakfast lèmi máa ń fẹ́. Bọ́kọ́ bá náà wọn ò fẹ́ mọ́ wà fẹ́ lómi. Àwọn tó ti jẹ breakfast people lèmi máa ń fẹ́. Ṣé ń gbọ́? Èmi ò ń dóyàwó níyàwó, so wọ́n ń dóyàwó tèmi náà. Bó ṣe rí nìyẹn o. Ìka talk, ìka understand. Omi bá bá mi dán wàlàwàlà wò mí ọ́zúlà. Uncle Israel. No worry, any disappointment is a blessing. You dey plan wedding. You see the double date. Fear no dey fear woman no. Ma worry. They say because you loyalty pass juju. Loyalty will carry you reach there. If go carry you reach everywhere, oga me dey loyal dey go Israel. Israel oga mi dey loyal Davido sì máa ra jẹ́ẹ̀tì fún ẹ. Loyalty pass juju. Oga mi Davido ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ bá mi wá ọmọ tó fine tó sexy tó tún sẹ̀ ju ìyàwó ẹ̀ lọ kẹ bá mi fún un.
Welcome back. Now it seems Israel cannot handle Shiela. Shiela wants standard. Yeah, Stella wants setting standard. Like, come on, man, put yourself up, man. You're my husband, not boyfriend anymore. I won't want my husband swimming on the floor, crawling on the floor. And obviously, we've seen videos and pictures of Mr. Isreal crawling from the car down to the floor. You know, he's doing this to say hello to Davido. And, you know, there are things that might appear disgraceful. Men doing certain things and their wife is angry. Like, come on, man, stop this shit, man. Stop this rubbish, man. What nonsense is this, man? Like, come on, arrange yourself, put yourself together, pull yourself together. We don't want our children growing up doing the same thing, you know, crawling on the floor. If father is crawling on the floor, what if we have a child and the child sees you crawling on the floor for Davido and Chioma? What next do you think our children will do? They'll begin to crawl on the floor, acting foolish and stupid. Pull up yourself. But now, this guy does all of these things because this is how he rolls. This is how he does his thing around Davido. He has been told, put over humility. Although we know that all those rolling on the floor and those nonsense are not really deep. Although some out there say, oh, I've never seen someone who is as humble, none of these things make sense anyway. You know, because we don't live inside of his heart. So we just want to roll with what he's doing. But then you can still serve or work. Let us use the word, not serve. You can still work and be respectful. But maybe that is the culture of this young man. Maybe he never thought this will happen to him. And he's so grateful, ever grateful, like, you know what? This is me. I'm from the trenches. And now I am rolling with people who have money and they're taking me around. I have visa stamp, passport stamp, money, shopping, gift, car, this and that. You know, all of these things. So I want to remain humble. And the only way I can keep getting from this young man, even though I'm older than him, maybe here and there, but the only thing I can do is for me to just prostrate every time, show him that I respect and I value him. Let me praise him. Let me boost his ego. And that's it. Human beings like to be praised. They like to be maybe worshipped, you know? They like to be idolized. And Davido, he might pretend like he doesn't really like these things. Of course, coming from this guy, often, it will begin to look like disgrace, you know? That kind of thing, like, oh, guys, stop embarrassing me, stop doing this. But this is the nature of the guy. This is what he does. You can't stop him just now like that. It will appear like, what has changed in this guy? This guy is no longer humble anymore. And who knows, someone else might just take that position as logistic manager. And then you guys will have no extra money to spend. You see? Now, Israel also accused Shiela of going to Davido's DM to say certain things about him, bad-mouthing him, and he said this is not right. I don't know if your husband is beating you or your husband is keeping money from you or doing certain kind of things that you don't like. Then you know how it is. And who knows, maybe she's pregnant because at least they got married and they must have benched. Maybe that one is what we are waiting for. But he said that the parents of Shiela are now trying to hand her over to the highest bidder. You know, nobody knows her before, but now she has gained popularity, fame, connection, and that's all that is needed. And she's going to make use of it. That is what Israel is saying. Israel is now brokenhearted. Money has been spent, marriage, everything, and now there is no more Shiela. It's quite unfortunate. He should have learned what marriage is about. You don't get married to someone and continue 100% the way you live. I'm not saying you should change for someone, but there are certain things that you have to put together. I think you both need marriage counselor that will speak to you like, oh, listen, there are things that you don't like about your wife. There are things you want her to stop. There are things that she also wants you to stop. In conclusion, Israel said that Shiela and her family are gold diggers. What else do you expect? What do you expect? What do you think? What do you expect? You have shown and you have proved that you are moving around with rich people. So what else do you expect her to get from you? It will always be about comfort, because that is what you made her understand. And she also made you understand that marriage before benching. What do you think about this one? Drop your comment, like, and share. See you in the next update.